clinic, killing one person and injuring four others. The FBI has declared it an act of terrorism. The explosion tore through the American Reproductive Center's clinic, damaging surrounding buildings and sending debris hundreds of yards away. FBI official Akil Davis said that it's one of the largest bombing investigations in Southern California. Listen in to the head of the FBI's Los Angeles field officer, Akil Davis.
This was an intentional act of terrorism. As our investigation will unfold, we will determine if it's an international terrorism or domestic terrorism. Let me be clear. This was probably one of the largest bombing investigations that we've had in Southern California. It's on scale of the Aliso Obeo bombing in Orange County.
Well, authorities believe the clinic was deliberately targeted. Witnesses reported seeing human remains near the scene and a charred vehicle was found near the epicenter. While the identity of the deceased has not been publicly confirmed, local media suggest the person may have been the suspect. The clinic stated that all staff are safe and its lab, including eggs and embryos, is undamaged. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi claimed that the attack is unforgivable. The Center for Reproductive Rights condemned the attack, calling for stronger protections for such facilities. Investigations into the explosion remain ongoing at this point in time. Scott Faulkner, head of Eagle Enterprises, a security firm based in Washington, is joining us at this point in time. Mr. Faulkner, always a pleasure to have you on our show. Thank you so much. What do you make of this blast? Obviously, it's unclear which organization is going to be held responsible for this kind of an attack. But the fact of the matter is that it's one of the largest bombings that have happened in California, Southern California, in the last few years.
It's very serious because you're dealing with when you move from just simply a disgruntled employee or some other personal issue to terrorism. That means that this is a targeted act, an intentional act to spread terror relating to a specific group of people, a specific action, or a specific issue. And the whole fertility movement was actually given a boost by President Trump back in late February when he wrote an executive order, issued an executive order promoting in vitro fertilization and other fertilization activities. So clearly something that they've already found, the FBI has already found, either in the social media of this individual. I mean, the person who died was the bomber himself. And so they've obviously begun looking into, did he act alone? How many people know how to build a car bomb of this magnitude? How many people have AK-47 sitting in the back seat of their car? So the key is that this is definitely a serious act by a serious person who may or may not have acted alone, but clearly something has already triggered the FBI and the Justice Department into realizing that this is a true act of terror intended to intimidate either a group of people or an activity.
Mr. Faulkner, let's also try and understand that America has not had any terrorism acts or events in the last few years. Do you think that what's happened in Asia and in between India and Pakistan and this renewed threat of terrorism is perhaps a reminder for the Americans as well that terrorism has not gone away?
Oh, totally. I mean, in fact, it's almost amazing that we haven't had more acts of terrorism in the United States. I mean, you've had an open border for 4 years. You've had 99 countries worth of people, most of them totally undocumented, totally unvetted, coming into our country. You have cartel activity. You have, good Lord, almost a full division of young Chinese men entering through California over the last 2 years. So it's really almost amazing that we haven't had more acts of this. And so is this the beginning of the beginning, so to speak, of having this activity happening that others will be inspired? So it's a dangerous time.
Mr. Faulkner, one last question before we let you go. What if this terrorism act or this attack is attributed to a country like Pakistan, which most of terror attacks in the recent history have been attributed to? Is America going to change its stance towards Pakistan?
It certainly would. I mean, we're back to the issue of what motivates someone to attack a fertility clinic. I mean, of all the positive goodness that one can provide in the medical profession, helping a couple have a child should be pretty much high on the list of a good, universal good. So the question is, who would be so motivated as to want that to end and to intimidate people wanting to seek those kinds of services, and those kinds of people providing those services? I don't know if that really would tie to a international agenda or to a religious agenda. But again, this is very early on in the investigation, and time will tell.
Mr. Faulkner, always a pleasure having you. Thank you so much. On that note, we are